Hello students, this is Abjit. You have learned a lot about democracy, and one of the main features of democracy is election. Elections are held in free and fair manner in democratic countries, and they are contested by different political parties. In this chapter you will learn about political parties, why are they necessary, which are the national level political parties, state level political parties, and which challenges are faced by them. Let's start with its meaning. A political party is a group of people who come together to contest elections and hold power in the government. A group of people who come together to contest election and get some power in the government is known as political party. They agree on some policies and programs for the society with a view to promote the collective good. For the welfare of society, they agree on some policies and programs. They have common ideas. What can they do for the welfare of society? Since there can be different views on what is good for all, parties try to persuade people why their policies are better than others. And in democratic countries, all the parties have the right to persuade people that why are their policies better than other parties. They seek to implement these policies by winning popular support through elections, and they try to convince people that their policies are better from others and they would implement all these policies if they would get majority and come to power. For that purpose, they try to convince to the people. Thus, parties reflect fundamental political division in a society. Parties are about a part of the society and thus involve partisanship. Here, one term is used, partisanship. What is this? You can see here, partisan. What is partisan? A person who is strongly committed to a party, group, or faction. A person who don't have the ability to take a balanced view about any party, group, or faction, that person is known as a partisan, and a tendency to follow it is known as partisanship. A person who doesn't have the ability to take balanced view on any issue of party or group, that person is known as a partisan. A political party has three components. The components of political parties are leaders, active members, and the followers. Leaders. Leaders, they take all the decisions in a party, like to which member they have to give ticket for contesting election. They take all the decisions. The active members, these are the supporters of the party who do work for the welfare of party, who try to promote the policies of parties. And the followers, they become part of the parties only during the elections. During the elections they become active, and for rest time they don't take care about it. The three components of parties are the leaders, the active members, the followers. Leaders who take all the important decision, the active members who do work for promoting parties, they remain active throughout the year, and the followers, they become part of the party only during the time of elections. Next, functions means which works are done by the political parties. Functions of political parties. The first function is parties contest election. These are the political parties who put forward their candidates and elections are contested. Parties select their candidates in different ways. In our country, these are the top party leaders who choose the candidates to contest election. But in some other countries like USA, members and supporters of a party choose its candidates. The first important function of political party is to contest elections. To contest elections, there is need of candidates, and those candidates are put forward by political parties. It doesn't mean that there are not independent candidates. Some candidates don't belong to any party, they are known as independent, but mainly there is competition among the different political parties. So they put forward their candidates to contest election. And second function is to make different policies and programs. The second function of a political party is to make different policies and programs. Parties put forward policies and programs, and the voters choose from them. Each of us may have different opinions and views on what policies are suitable for the society, but no government can handle such a large variety of views. Suppose government asks from us that what is your idea about any particular issue? All people would have their own ideas. Will be it possible for government to implement all the ideas? No, it is not possible for a government. So at that time, it's the ruling party who reduces a vast multitude of opinions into a few basic positions which it supports. The government put forward different policies and programs and say the voters to choose from them. All the people have their own ideas, so it is not possible for government to implement all ideas. In democracy, a large large number of similar opinions have to be grouped together to provide a direction in which policies can be formulated by the government. So all the similar opinions are grouped together so that the government can make any policy, and this work is done by political party. The third one is for making law. Parties also play important role in making law. Laws are made by the legislature, by the parliament of our country, and in parliament there are not leaders belonging to any one political party. There are leaders belonging to different political parties. It's written, formally, laws are debated and passed in legislature, but since most of the members belong to a party, they go by the direction of the party leadership, irrespective of their personal opinions. There are leaders from, suppose there are leaders from BJP party. Those leaders can have their own ideas, but they can't go by the direction of their own ideas. They have to go by the direction of party leadership. Means what is asked by their main leader, they have to respect that idea irrespective of their personal opinions. Fourth one, parties form and run government. Next function of political parties is to form and run government. After contesting election, the political party who gets majority form and run government. For example, elections are held at the national level. The political party who gets absolute majority, its leader becomes the prime minister. And then prime minister make a list of the other ministers, and in this way they collectively run government. Not only ruling party, there is equal important role of opposition. It is only due to opposition that the ruling party works in a better way. These Those parties that lose in the elections play the role of opposition. Yes. Which party becomes opposition? The party which lose election. Recently in 2019 elections were held, and in our country BJP got absolute majority, and rest parties who could not win, who could not form government, they made opposition. Play the role of opposition to the parties in power by voicing different views and criticizing government for its failures or wrong policies. If any wrong policy is made by the ruling government, at that time opposition highlights it. Opposition parties also mobilize opposition to the government, means the opposition always try to find the negative feature of ruling party so that it could get support of people during the next election and can get majority and form government. Next, there is parties shape public opinion. Shape public opinion. They raise and highlight issues. Parties have lakhs of members and activists spread all over the country. Suppose there is either BJP or Congress party, they have lakhs of supporters. Many of the pressure groups are the extensions of the political parties. Not only this, there are pressure groups. Pressure group mean the people who try to promote the interest of any particular section, like pressure groups of students, of farmers, of workers, etc. They work as extensions of the political parties, means they also support to the political parties. Parties sometimes launch movements for the resolution of problems faced by the people. Parties shape public opinion, means they help people to mold their ideas. Next, there is access to government machinery and welfare schemes. Access to government machinery and welfare schemes. It's very difficult for a common person to meet to a government officer, but that ordinary citizen can easily approach a local party leader. That's why people feel more closer to the political parties. Yes, they don't have too much trust in the working of political parties because they know that in political parties only those people who are powerful, mighty, only they can have a hand. But even then, they feel closer to a political party rather than to make any approach to officer. And these are the functions of political parties. Let's have revision of it. Political parties contest election. They put forward their candidate, make policies and programs for the welfare of people, and say people to choose from them. And then their common ideas are grouped together. Making laws. Laws are made by the parliament of country, and parliament consists leaders from the different political parties. Form and run government. The party who gets majority in election form government. Role of opposition, and the parties who are not able to win to get majority, they play the role of opposition and highlight the negative features of the ruling party. Shape public opinion. Different political parties try to get the support of people. For that purpose, they mold public opinion time to time. That can be done by them by street play, or by organizing seminars, or by rallies. And the last one, access to government machinery. It's easy for common person to have approach to a local leader rather than of a officer, so they feel closer to the political parties.